should probably, have set the camera up before I start doing the walk and the live. But you know what? I've got literally 45 minutes. Let's get this done. Now let's set up this tripod thing. Okay, how are we going to do this? Because this is the tripod I'm working with. I had this working once upon a time. I think we have it that way too. That way. Yeah. I should have done this before I started the live, shouldn't I? How did I do it last time? I have no idea how I did it last time. Oh, like that. Jesus. Okay. Oh, no, maybe not. That way. Okay, Dora, stop the treadmill. Can't do everything all at once, right? Literally. Let's stop the treadmill. Okay. I need one of those little kajubi captions that, you can put on the phone. I don't know. Hey, Bo, how you going? Hey, Maddie, how you going? You know what I say? I know, I need to walk. I know, but I've got to put you on here first. Okay, hold on. Okay. Let me figure out how to set this tripod up so it stays. And then you can see me. Oops, that's me, yep. That's not going to work. I don't know how I did it before. I had it set up last time successfully when I was walking on the treadmill, but now I'm going to spend half an hour trying to figure this out. Precious time I could be walking. Oh, crap. Moral of the story is, you probably don't need to do a live while you walk, Dora. Just saying. You could probably just walk without doing the live. Okay, I'm annoyed with myself, guys. Okay. We're just going to hold the phone. I probably shouldn't have pressed live, guys, just saying. I didn't have enough time to go to the beach this morning because I've got to start work in an hour. Less than an hour, I've got to go to work. I've only got to pick someone up from the train station, so I'm not that far from that. 5 minutes. Then I've got to get ready. So I've literally got 40 minutes. So stop talking, Dora. Start walking. We're on a treadmill. Speed is 54. Okay, can you hear me? Can you see me? Maybe it's gone already. You're going to drop your phone. No, I'm not going to drop the phone, but I'm going to do this. It's not going to look great, but that way I can do the live and be hands-free. It's not a great angle. You're seeing the roof, but anyway, I don't care. Oh. So how are you, Maddie? Yeah, I hate that position too, I know. It is what it is. You just got to work with it, Maddie. In life, sometimes things don't work out to plan, right? This is just a prime example. It didn't work out to plan. But we just go with it. We're not going to complain. We're not going to cry. We're not even going to hate it. We're just going to go, this is the angle. Or we can go this angle. There we go. That's even a worse angle. Hey! Okay, which one angle? This one? Or this one? Would I put a lip gloss on? Well, maybe I can put this behind it a bit. Neither. Well, Maddie. Whoops. No, that doesn't work either. was going to put something behind it. Oops. That works, kinda. Alright, we're going to work, guys. Gonna put my hair up. Whoops. Alright. Okay, what about another thing? I'm trying to put something behind it. That works. Okay. That works. Until it doesn't work. Alright, let's up the tempo. Let's get to 60. 60. Not 60. Better. Worse. Better. For now. Who cares, Maddie? It's not like that's how I look normally, right? It's just, it is what it is. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Alright. When you use your hands, you definitely work it, right? I can probably go higher, I reckon. You care to see me? Oh, thank you, Maddie. Okay, let's go higher, Maddie. We're at 6.5 now. So you can see me, I have to use my arms to keep going. Who are you? Good morning. Amy! Aussie Amy! My God! Okay, we've got 2 Australians in the house. Woohoo! And Maddie. Maddie's from Arizona. So we're just going to call her Aussie now anyway. So Bo, which is HMHS Britannic, is from Western Australia. No, it was South Australia. Western Australia. And Aussie Amy is from Victoria, guys. And Maddie is from Arizona. And I'm from Brisbane. Well, north of Brisbane. How are we? What is that noise? Me walking. Oh, the banging? It's Diego. He's renovating our house. He's literally pulling out the window in our toilet upstairs. Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi. How have you been anyway, Amy? I haven't caught any of your lives. Have you been doing lives lately? So guys, Aussie Amy does lots of lives. So you should guys check her out. You've been flat out. No, I've not been doing live this weekend. Okay. Do you mind me asking what you do for work, Amy? I'm just curious. I'm a curious person. And you can just not answer it. That's sometimes an easy way just to say, instead of saying no. So Amy, Maddie, I think you're only 16, is that right? 16 or 17. She's at high school still in Arizona. And oh my God, Britannic is actually Bo. Bo changes his names, his handles all the time. So I just call him Bo, it's easier. So Amy, that's what I do. I have literally got half an hour till I have to literally get ready and go. I'm working today. So I work with the NDIS stuff. I work with myself. Well, I work by myself, should I say. Self-employed. I mentor young adults with disabilities to get work. So basically all my jobs in the last 20 years have all been around getting people work, not always in the NDIS. I used to work for employment agencies. So now I just work for myself and help people get jobs. But today I'm doing a bit of social stuff. My client actually has quite a good package. Not only do I help him try to get work, but he does have a social package too. So part of that is I do a bit of that too sometimes. Yeah, pretty much. I work the program School Leavers Employment Support. That's what I normally do. Yeah, so Maddie is just saying that she has tics. So that's an unusual condition. Like I actually haven't worked with anyone, Maddie, that has had tics before. You know, some people have really quite prominent tics. Some people it's not. So can I ask you, Maddie, how it affects you? Maddie and I have been friends for a while, but I've never really asked her about her condition. She has talked about it a little bit, but you know, I don't really want to talk about it too much, only if you want to talk about it, Maddie. But since you brought it up, you know, if you want to talk about it, you can. Otherwise, you don't have to, obviously. Someone very close to you has tics. So Maddie, Amy, can you tell us how it affects them? So Maddie's saying here, stress and anxiety and overstimulated. Okay, so can I ask Maddie, with the tics, do you have you say things that you can't control sometimes? Because some people have, you know, people think that tics is just people that swear all the time, and it's not necessarily that at all. Thanks, Bo. Love your information. Whew. It is warm. I should just turn on the fan actually, but then there'll be lots more noise. You've got the noise of the treadmill, the noise of Diego banging away upstairs, taking out the bathroom, the toilet window. Scott! Work at it! Scott! Interesting. I'm actually working it because I've got to work in half an hour. I'm working extra shifts so I can go to Phuket. That's why I was sending you that message yesterday, because I was literally doing a live talking about how I can get to Phuket, because I have 2 other trips planned next year, Scott, and you know, Phuket's not really a priority, it's just a want, right? It's not a need, it's a want. I want to see Scott. So guys in the chat, Scott Visser is one of my friends. He's not a creator, guys, so you don't need to go check him out, unless you want to check him out, obviously. But Scott doesn't post videos. He's one of my good mates. I see a lot of DJs with him. Check.com first. Well, I found a really good accommodation, Scott, in that location that you're talking about. Banto or something. It was going to cost, get this, a 1-bedroom villa. And I normally stay in backpackers, right? It was going to be $100 a night. I priced it for 4 nighs. 15th, 16th, 17th and 18th. Yeah. And leave on the 19th. It was going to be, yeah, $440 Australian. I know. And there was one. It's at a golf club though. I'm not a golf clubby person, but you know, for $100 a night, I'm a golf clubby person. I know you're staying at a resort. So guys, Scott and his friend Simon are going to the same event that I want to go to in Phuket. EDC. Actually, Scott, what does EDC stand for? Electronic Dance Community? Electronic Dance Core? I don't know. What does it stand for? You don't know either. Okay. So I can still get the VIP ticket, Scott, because obviously my personality is very cheap and nasty, like, you know, the backpacky style. But I was like working through it yesterday and I thought, you know what, I'd rather pay for the VIP ticket and hang out with you guys, because you're probably not going to slum it with me if I get the cheap ticket, right? Electronic Music Festival, yeah. Well, that stands for you're always happy to slum. I thought so. But, I mean, you know, I think if you're ever going to do a VIP, I mean, you're never going to afford to do a VIP in Europe, right? Or Tomorrowland. Can you imagine how much a Tomorrowland VIP ticket would be? Ridiculous, right? So, sorry guys, we're talking about dance festivals now. Just me and Scott having a chat. So, I mean, you know, it was $740 I worked out to be for the VIP ticket. I don't know if Amy's still there. She might be listening in the background. Maddie? Oh yeah, I mean, look, for $740, that's not bad. I mean, I get the idea. I mean, I figure it'd be worth paying for a better toilet too. I was talking about, you know, Thailand. The last time I went to Thailand, actually, Scott, you remember my ex Nigel, remember him? That's when I went to Thailand last, actually. And, sorry guys, I talk about toilets a lot, guys. I'm not being naughty or dirty, but when you go to Thailand, you easily clog the toilets up, because we use a lot of toilet paper, right? And in Thailand, in Asia, they don't use toilet paper a lot. Whereas us Western people, hey Bill, how you going? I'm listening while I get super ready for over. Okay. So yeah, so I've clogged a lot of toilets up in Thailand, just saying. And it's not because I'm being disrespectful, it's just that we tend to use a lot of toilet paper, right? And because when you're going to an Asian country, you tend to you're eating different food than you used to, so you tend to go to the toilet a lot, put it that way. So I figure I don't want to wait, like if there's a VIP section, they'll have better toilets. That's my theory, Scott, why I want to go to the VIP. And the VIP is because Scott and Simon are going to be in the VIP section. So I want to, you know, with my mates. But at the same time, I talked about the fact that we are staying at, can you send me that in a message, Scott, outside of YouTube? Because that way I can, I'll look that up. I'll check out how much that is, but a bit of a resort, a lot of those were really expensive. And I have to do a different kind of work to afford that at the moment, Scott, just saying. Okay, Maddie just said something there, and it's a lot of information there, Maddie. Multiple is... Okay, guys, so we were just talking, before Scott came on, we were talking about tics, how there's a condition, a disability called, that you have tics. And Maddie's telling us a little bit about the condition. So if you look at the chat, Maddie with the duck, she's talking about the condition. That's my mouth. Wow, that's interesting, Maddie. Okay, as I said, I don't really know much about the tic condition. Actually, funnily enough, not funny, but Big Brother has just started a new version here in Australia. And one of the guys that went into Big Brother has tics. And he openly talks about it. He introduces himself saying, blah, blah, my name is so-so. I have tics. So that's why I'll say really, weird things sometimes. And then suddenly in the middle of the conversation, he'll start saying something else, but a funny conversation. So it's like he's having two conversations. So it's quite interesting to watch. Kelly, how you going, Kelly? Guys, teacher Kelly Tag. Kelly, I've been meaning to watch our show that we're going to watch, where we've been watching. So teacher Kelly Tag is from the East Coast of America, and she's a special education teacher. We're actually talking about disabilities right now, Kelly, actually, because Amy, Aussie Amy, I was asking her what she does for a living, and she said that she works with people with disabilities. And I'm like, oh my gosh, so do I. And then teacher Kelly Tag's just come on. So Maddie's just talking to us about tics. Do you have any kids in your class, Kelly, that have tics? Because I actually have never worked with a client with tics, so I don't really know a lot about the condition, to be honest. Aussie Amy said that her good friend actually has tics, but Maddie was telling about her condition. Oh, okay, Bill said autocorrect. Putting food in the oven. Squash with cream with beans, green beans. That sounds lovely. Love green beans. You love the American Big Brother, Kelly. Okay. I got to say, I've never watched the American Big Brother. It actually hasn't been in Australia for a while. They've had it, I think they closed it down for a couple of years. It wasn't very popular. I watched the first episode where they were putting everyone into the house. I have to catch up. I was going to catch up this weekend, but I'm actually now working today and tomorrow, guys, just putting it out there. This is how serious I want to get to Phuket. So Scott, if you're still listening, you're in trouble because I am coming. So I don't normally work the weekends, only every now and then, but I purposely put myself out there to do extra shifts because I need to earn extra money to afford this trip next year. As I said, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. It's not a very easy economic climate right now either. So yeah, I've been not spending as much money as I usually, you know, if I want a drink, I don't buy a drink anymore. I'm just like, drink water. Water's free, right? There's someone waving to you at the back. That's the person that's been making all the noise, Maddie. That was Diego. You're not, okay, so you're not diagnosed with Tourette's, Maddie. Okay. So how's that work? I thought you said that the other day when you were at school, the kids were bullying you over your tics. Sorry, I don't know how I got that wrong, Maddie. But yeah, teacher Kelly Tag, I was talking to you specifically about, I don't know, Amy, if you're still there, there's a show called Dating on the Spectrum. Scott, if you're there, it's a really interesting show. It's on SBS here in Australia, but it's on Netflix. You can get it on Netflix. I'm watching, there's two series out. I'm watching the first series. It was filmed quite a few years ago now. But I'm watching the first series, the Australian version. And there's some beautiful characters in it because, like, you know, dating on the spectrum means that you obviously have autism or Asperger's or somewhere on the spectrum, right? And a lot of kids with disabilities or people with disabilities, they actually have different kind of symptoms of I'm trying to be politically correct, guys. Of the spectrum, basically. So, like the client that I work with today, I'm not going to give you too much information because it's not right to, you know, give much information about the clients you work with. But he's on the spectrum, though he's not diagnosed with being on the spectrum. He has another condition, but it gives out, you know, some of the traits of that condition of, you know, of autism. So, so you've watched the show, okay? So Amy, if you want to check out teacher Kelly Tag, Kelly, if you're still there, just put your comment, you know, just put a comment. And Aussie Amy, you just need to click on her name and then you can right click on it and you can actually get up to her channel. If you go above, she might have clicked off and gone to another channel at the moment, another live. Teacher Kelly Tag. So she does a lot of shorts and she does a lot of videos, content around the watching the show. As I said, she's a teacher with special education, like a kindergarten teacher. So, you know, getting them really young is really important, right? And teaching them proper things. Trust me, I know. Because I'm working with a kid at the moment that unfortunately his parents, they don't give a shit about him. It's really, I mean, they do give a shit, but they've got their own issues going on. It's really hard to look after your own problems, right, as an adult, and then look after a growing child that has conditions too. So I guess that's where my job comes into play, right? I never wanted to have children, and I feel like I have 4 children. It's funny, hey, how that works. Okay, Scott's got here. I assume everyone is crazy. It makes it easier. Yep, I get ya. And guys, Scott's not being insulting, guys. I know we're talking about people with disabilities, but you know, if you think about it, right? People with disabilities are just people with other abilities, right? I mean, that's what even Teacher Kelly Tag talks about. That really, honestly, people, we're all the same, right? We are all the same. We've all got the same blood. Okay, that's not me farting, guys. That's Diego doing something to wood. But like, normal is overrated. Yes, yes. Who the hell wants to be normal? Crap, not me. I want to be extra normal. I mean, extra out of order. I don't know. I don't even know what normal means. I'm out of the box, right? Sorry, it's annoying, I know. So I just got a text message from my client. I've taught him how to catch buses and trains. So he meets me everywhere we go now, guys. So that is a really, really good, I mean, even people without disabilities, guys, this is interesting, right? Even people without disabilities don't know how to catch buses and trains. And some people with disabilities will never drive cars for different reasons. So they have to catch public transport. So public transport is such a lifeline for many people. I have lots of friends, they have cars. They never know how to catch buses and trains. So Scott, I'm just going to put it out there. When was the last time you caught a bus and train? Amy, you're Australian, you're in Victoria. When was the last time you caught a bus and train? Amy says ADHD ticks multiple. Oh gosh, I can't even read that, guys. It's hard to concentrate, it's hard to read. I can just make out different things at the moment. I did have glasses and they just dropped on the ground before. So I could put my glasses on and then I could read better. But where's the fun in that, right? That'd be just too normal. And we just said, we don't. Who wants to be normal, right? Who wants to be normal? Debbie Sue! Debbie Sue, guess what? Scott's in the chat. We've talked about Scott. Debbie Sue, Scott Visser. He's not a creator, right? He's my friend. Remember I talked about my lovely friend Amanda on the Day of the Dead altar? That's Scott. You've heard me talk about Scott. So Scott was the one I messaged yesterday about where he's going to stay in Phuket. And the location that we looked at yesterday for like $50 American is in the location where Scott's staying with Simon. So isn't that cool? So isn't it interesting how things just come together? And how, you know, I'm putting myself out there. I'm working today. Debbie Sue, I'm working tomorrow with my normal job. And, you know, I put myself out there. I'm going to see if I can get extra hours with that mobile phone shop. So, yeah, it's all happening. But Scott, if you're there still, can you send me a message about how long you're staying in Phuket? because I'm thinking to myself, I only priced staying there for like literally four nights, 5 days, 6 days. And for $3,000 for the airline ticket, accommodation and the festival, that's a bit expensive for 4 nights, right? So I think in true Dora style, it needs to add on something else. Like, I haven't done a lot in Phuket. I've been to Phuket once. I would like to go. So Scott, I know you guys, if you're going to be there for a while, are you interested, you and Simon, going to, you know, where they filmed The Beach, which is Koh Lipi? Because, guys, if we're talking about, you know, the famous movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, it's very old now, guys. A lot of people in the chat might remember it. I remember it. It was when Leonardo DiCaprio was quite a cute little kid. And the beach they show is this beautiful beach in Koh Lipi, which is Koh Lipi is like island of, Koh is island in Thai. Lipi is the island. They got Koh Lipi Leh. I think there's Big Island and Small Island. But this island is a natural reserve. And because so many tourist boats came to this bay to see where the beach was filmed, it ruined it. So for I think about 5 years, they closed it down. No tour buses, no tour boats, nothing could go there. It was literally closed down, so no one could go. And now they've opened it up in the last couple of years. So I'm kind of intrigued to see how it's come back, how beautiful it is. Apparently you can't drive boats into the bay anymore. So it's beautiful apparently. So it's really good to see that Thailand is actually nurturing its country, and like it's such a major, like most people that go to Phuket, most people that go to Thailand will go to Phuket to see this island. It's such a beautiful island. So if you're up to that, Scott, I'd love to do that. I mean, I'm cool to do it by myself, you know that. But, you know, if I haven't driven you crazy with my antics by the time the festival's finished, we could do that together. So guys, Maddie's just talking about her condition. I'm sorry, Maddie, I really can't read it. I've got sweat in my eyeballs right now, so I can just, like Bo saying, what's that? So you can elaborate, Maddie, but I just can't read it out loud. I'm sorry. Scott here. I'm not real. I'm just a bot, yeah. Well, that could be true too, because honestly, some people that I've made friends with on YouTube, I sometimes question if they are a bot, just saying. Not talking about anyone particular in this chat, okay? Just saying, guys. But there are some people that come to my chat and try to make friends with me that I sometimes think are not real people, or they're pretending to be other people. Like Scott Visser. Actually, don't, guys, he's just joking, guys, don't, because I have a few moderators in my chat. I'll make Scott a moderator so that Scott, people know that he's not a weirdo. Because he'll just say weirdo things, because that's Scott. That's why we're friends, because we're weirdos. Like Scott said, who wants to be friggin' normal? That's just overrated. Oh, don't give him a big head, Debbie Sue. He'll be scared. No, I'm joking, Debbie Sue. It's all good. So Scott, Debbie Sue, simply Debbie Sue, is from Arizona. Oh, not Arizona, she's from Virginia. She's a lovely lady. So Scott, I've made you a moderator, so you can actually check out some of these channels. Like if you click on Simply Debbie Sue, click on the blue name, the link, you can go view her channel. So you can actually go and check out other people's channels. You know, because, you know, you are a viewer. So what you'll find on Simply Debbie Sue's channel is she's a really good storyteller, and she writes poems and stories. She actually wrote a poem for me, and I've yet to post that. She's given me permission to post it. It's a beautiful, beautiful poem. I can't remember it word for word, so I'm not going to, botch it up. But I did record it, and I'm going to put it on a short, or even put it on a video, actually. But that was written by Simply Debbie Sue. She's got a beautiful heart, and I like her a lot. Are you going for 10 days? Okay. All right. Yeah, that's more cost effective for the flight. How much did you pay for your flight, Scott? Do you remember? I know you booked it ages ago, so you're going to get it cheaper. Actually, don't tell me, Scott. Don't tell me. Because it'll just give me a kick up the arse that I should have booked it ages ago, and I should have started saving ages ago. So Maddie's got 1 week till surgery. We're thinking of you. There's a few of us in the chat that are going for surgery. Debbie Sue has mentioned that she's also going to surgery. So there's a few of us, so we need to think about them and just, think about them in their nice recovery, right? Not going into surgery, we're not thinking about that. We're thinking about them when they finish surgery and they recover nicely and quickly. But not quickly enough, like quickly that they recover properly, right? So Debbie Sue's saying she will put Debbie in her thoughts, as she's saying that she has a surgery on December 1st. Okay, so you've got nothing prepared outside the festival. Yay! Okay, because if we come, you know that I'm going to have lots of different ideas, okay? You might want to close your doors and not answer the doors. Because I've already talked about that your pool's probably going to be a better pool than my pool, and then I'm probably going to come and gate crash your pool, Scott, just saying. That's true, okay? And Scott, you don't specifically have to be there, you just need to give me the code so I can get into the pool. Because I think you're staying in like a 2-bedroom apartment, aren't you? You're staying at a resort. So I'm sure you could probably give your friends an extra ticket, like a card, so I can come into the complex and into the pool. So Maddie's saying that she's going to keep Debbie Sue in her thoughts too for her surgery. That's lovely, guys. We're going to think of both of you. You're not planning anything, Scott. That's all right. I'd rather not plan anything. I'd rather just do it when we get there, right? I'm all about winging it. Maddie's got Scott a weirdo? Hell no. Bill's got, I've never seen a normal person. Yeah, that's true. A lot of people think they're normal, but they're not, right? I think, yeah, like, who are we to judge, right? See you, Bo. Well, guys, I'm about to finish up anyway. Scott, run. No, it's true, Scott. You can give an extra card to people, right? You know, you're allowed to have friends visit you at your complex. You're probably not allowed to have people stay at not overnight. I mean, I haven't put myself out there that kindly, like that. I mean, that's a real backpacker, right? Just saying, well, you know, you guys are paying for a resort. I can sleep on the couch. I'm not that, yeah, I'd rather have my own space. Plus, you two are boys. I don't want to stay in your space. Ugh. And the accommodation isn't that expensive. It's the flight. It's coming home, Scott. That's the bit that's costing me a lot more money. I can get over there, but I can't come home cheaply. Look, there's other things I could do. I could look at other flights to go to other places in Thailand and go home from there. It might be the flight from Thailand, from Phuket, that's costing more money. So if I go, when I'm leaving, I could maybe go to Phuket to Bangkok and then Bangkok home. It'd probably be a lot cheaper. What is the door frame? We're renovating our house. I can't see who's actually wrote that comment, but yeah, we're renovating our house downstairs. This whole space downstairs is actually about to get gutted. Our house is getting lifted and moved over. And it's getting booked while I'm actually planning to be in Phuket. That's probably another reason why I want to go away, is that I don't actually have to be home. We can't stay in the house anyway, while the house is being done anyway. You might cramp Simon's mojo. Yeah, I don't want to cramp Simon's mojo. What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand, right? Diego just walked past and was like, what the hell? Okay, so even you thought that. Okay, right, Scott. So guys, I'm about to wind up, guys. I have to literally go. I'm sweating like a beast. We did 38 minutes and we did 500 steps. That's not bad. And my heart rate would be through the roof. I'm not even wearing my smartwatch. I don't need to wear my smartwatch. You can see the sweat is just drooling off me. So guys, I've got 15 minutes to get myself ready and to the train station. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's think about, oh, Susan. Well, we had a chat today, Susan. Everyone. Susan, High Country Homestead, is premiering her new video showing you her new little calf, Clover. So guys, everyone's excited to see this little calf, Clover. She's actually had another calf being born in the last couple of days, and there's another calf being born soon by one of her cows, Oreo. So guys, please support our friend High Country Homestead, which is Susan. She's just about to post at 10 o'clock her time, which is in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, she's going to do a premiere, so you can watch the video with her. In the chats, you can talk to her. So if you want to talk to her, or if you just want to go watch her video later on, like in 20 minutes, or it'll start playing. So guys, thanks for being here. Thanks, Maddie, Bo, Scott, Debbie Sue, Bill. I just choked on my water. Okay, I've got to go, guys. I've got to earn the dollars right so I can get a Phuket. See you guys. Oh, I don't want to turn that on. I need to turn that off. Oh.